In DayZ, every new map is a new gamble. But Siberia feels like a punishment. Cold that steals your breath, snow that hides every footstep, a silence heavy enough to crush your sanity. Hey, how's it going? Hey. Why you punching me, man? Why you punching? This is the beginning of my first life here, and already this place feels like it wants to bury me. Not sure why that survivor wanted to rush in and murder me. Maybe it's the desperation, the lack of supplies, the food, the lack of warmth. It's bitterly cold. But he was desperate enough to try to take me out. And I had to survive and defend myself. Out here in the cold of Siberia, your mind tends to take you places that in any normal world it would never go. The silence isn't quiet, it whispers. It fills the space where warmth and comfort used to be. And before long, the cold starts talking to you, telling you the lies you almost believe. You start imagining shadows moving in the corners, footsteps that aren't there, voices buried under the wind, calling your name like they know you, like they've been following you for miles. Siberia gets inside your head, turns fear into paranoia, and paranoia into company. And that's the dangerous part. Out here, the mind becomes the fourth enemy. Zed's number 1, cold number 2, and number 3, the other survivors. And the thoughts that creep in when you're just trying to stay alive for one more hour? Maybe that's why the living scare me more than the dead. Because I'm starting to understand what desperation does to a person, and how close I've come to becoming one of the monsters I'm afraid to meet out there. There's a strange kind of fear that only DayZ can give you. The kind that sneaks up on you, quiet as snowfall. The scariest part? You never know if what you're afraid of is actually out there, or just something your mind conjured to remind you how alone you really are. I started seeing bodies, fresh zombie kills. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't the first one through here. someone else was carving a path. Someone fast, someone close. And the feeling, God, the feeling like walking in the footprints of a ghost. A survivor I've never seen, but I can feel them breathing down my neck. Every zombie on the ground was a message, not words, warnings, telling me that whoever I'm following, they're a damn good survivor or someone desperately running from something worse. In Siberia, you don't fear the dead. You fear the living you can't see. The ones hiding in the shadows, waiting, watching, hoping to see you slip up, hoping to see you relax, waiting for their chance to pounce and take advantage.
Drop everything, I'll let you live.
Why? Don't shoot!
Drop everything.
I don't have anything!
Drop it.
Why are you hitting me? Why? It's nighttime? Okay, so it doesn't get that dark here. Funny thing about fear, it can point you in the right direction or blind you completely. I was so focused on the living, so wrapped up in that invisible survivor hiding in the shadows, I forgot the oldest rule in DayZ. The dead don't care if you're distracted. I turned a corner, and there they were. Claws, the cold, all hitting me at once. It doesn't matter how experienced you are. When a Zed grabs you in DayZ, it feels like the world is trying to rip the life out of your chest. Every hit slowed me down, and for a second, I thought that was it. My first life, gone just like that. But adrenaline is a hell of a drug. I fought back barely, and somehow I survived. But surviving isn't the victory people think it is. Not here, not in Siberia. The real toll comes from after, when the cold sinks deeper, your blood runs thinner, and your strength fades faster than the daylight. I survived the Zeds, but they took a piece of me with them, and out here, you don't get pieces back. Survivors, this is Rakan. This was my first run on Siberia. Had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. Check out the podcast, Static Signals. I'm out.